Let's start with the men's national team, which has a Gold Cup coming up. There's a little bit of adjustments going on here.
Injuries.
Yeah. Ain't none of the starters want to play on this team, bro.
It's people. Are they faking the injuries to get out? Mauricio, I'm real. I caught something.
I got this thing. Bro.
I need to be out for 3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, doctor says I need to be on a yacht because of the air. It's because of the fresh air. So it looks like of the list of people that are not going to be there, obviously we know Christian Pulisic is not going to be there. We know Weston McKennie is not going to be there. It looks like now Folarin Balogun is out with a knock. Sergiño Dest is the most recent not going to be there. And what is going on, man?
Yeah, so Sergiño Dest, I think, is the biggest surprise because we thought we were like, Pulisic not being there, Weah not being there, but it's like, but Sergiño Dest is going to be back. This is going to be his opportunity to really get back into the national team at that right back spot.
A player that we desperately need.
Yes, and they basically came out with a statement saying that they are basically sitting him so that he can rehab and train on his own individually to get back and ready for the next season. So
this is the last competitive tournament before the World Cup because we've essentially already qualified, right? Not essentially, we have already qualified because we're one of the hosts. So as upset as I am that he won't be taking part in meaningful matches before the World Cup, at the same time, I kind of also agree that maybe not risking it. Maybe fully letting him get healed up so he could have a really good club season and walk into the World Cup at his best is probably the right move.
Sure. I hope for the best. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 here. If he was on the roster and playing games, I wouldn't have been like, you're playing him too early. I would assume that if he's there, he's ready to go. But clearly, they don't feel that way.
So then we have to assume he's not ready, or at least he's at the point now where maybe overextenuating circumstances or overextending his injuries would be bad. All right, so as I'm fine with that. There is Yunus Musa is also not going to be there, and I know he's most likely going to be searching for a new club. It seems like he's out at AC Milan. I think overall the conversation needs to be had of like, come on, man. Like, I get it. There's good reasons for all these guys not to be there, but like it feels as if this is not maybe a priority.
It does. I mean, it makes it difficult to get excited about the Gold Cup. I mean, it's already.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to see some of that. We had the list of the roster. If we can put that back up, I'm excited to see some of these names get an opportunity with the national team. And some of the stars that we know of and love are going to be there, right? Like a Gianni Cardoso, who's rumored to be making a move to Atleti is going to be like, right. I'm excited to see that. Obviously some other big names.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, look, we can just go through this is the final list. Obviously, Chris Brady, the Fire goalkeeper, Matt Freese, Matt Turner, Zach Steffen injured.
Yeah.
So I believe Chris Brady was the one who replaced him.
He's recently been added, but this gives a good opportunity for Matt Freese to get an opportunity.
Yeah, so we'll see. Max Arston, Alex
who almost made my best 11, Max Arston, by the way.
Nathan Harriel, Mark McKenzie, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Miles Robinson, John Tolkien is the replacement for Sergiño Dest, that's a bit of a shock. His team gets relegated in Bundesliga. He didn't have as probably the contribution that he would have wanted. He would, I'm sure, but now he's going to be into Bundesliga. So a bit of a surprise here, but realistically, there aren't that many solid American left backs available to, that are like
that
good,
green card Kai Wagner
good enough to be on the national team.
Walker Zimmerman, who comes in for the injury, he was an addition.
Yes.
After, but a great center back.
Yeah. So I mean, all the other names are pretty. Well,
let's just
familiar.
go through it because we've already started.
Okay.
So Brendan Aronson, Tyler Adams, Sebastian Berhalter, Johnny Cardoso, Luca De La Torre, Diego Luna, Jack McGlynn, Quinn Sullivan, and Malik Tillman. Great list. Malik Tillman having an outstanding season with PSV. He's the name that I'm excited. And then obviously for your forwards, you got Paxton Aronson, Patrick Agimang, Damian Downs, and Brian White. And Brian White, a player you put on your best 11 as well. So there are some names that are worth watching to see how they sort of develop.
It is, but this feels like, one of those like Saved by the Bell, the new class. Like
wow.
Like I
don't know what you're talking about. I'm 22.
Just one of those, there's going to be a lot of new faces.
This feels like
the chemistry. I don't even know what the chemistry is really going to be.
Remember ICC tournament? Like the first 20 minutes, you'd see the stars. You know what I mean? Unlimited subs. This is who you see start the second half.
So look, I'm hoping for the best, but I think with the the dropouts of certain players and resting certain players.
Does this create opportunity for some of these players to maybe shine and get a chance at the World Cup?
This creates opportunity for Dominican Republic to win the Gold Cup because they're not bringing the A squad.
Right? And Dominican Republic is bringing the A squad.
The Kilo K squad.
Yo.
So, no, look, yes, we're going to be watching these games. This is why when we had our predictions about Gold Cup, I said if they make it to the semifinal, I think
they still have to be a final.
But because of what this roster looks like,
still,
I'm just like,
I get you, and I don't disagree. But I'm going to say the standard needs to be, especially when Mauricio Pochettino out here saying that, hey man, some of the players that are coming in from MLS are at the same level as the ones we're getting from. Well, then if that's the case, my guy, win.
I mean, I give credit to Pochettino's kind of doing what Emma Hayes is doing for the women's national team, and she's bringing lots of new people, lots of new names. There is
unearthing some real talent,
right? So, and then Paxton Harrison is also another pretty big shock. He had a fantastic season at FC Utrecht, and for that to get acknowledged and to be on this roster with his brother, So I'm there's certain players I'm expecting a lot from, and I if it works out, I mean, great. But if it doesn't work out, which is what I'm expecting,
right?
I'd be like, okay, well, this is what I expected. So we'll see.